Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. Today is the day that the sun rules. Sun Sunday. It's easy. And we are in Aries season. So, Aries season is the beginning. It is spring. It is the rising of the light. Um Aries is the beginning and um that's where we are right now. So, Aries for the sun, I am using a yellow candle. I would normally use either a red or yellow for the sun. Sun governs the heart. And then I'm going to work with sandalwood because sandalwood is purifying. And the thing that's fascinating about Aries energy is that Aries, because it's the baby, it's very reactionary, like always sort of in reaction and not easily able to control itself. It's just a very reactive energy. So because it's so reactive, I tend to do rituals and practices to help myself slow down, to help myself really get present and patient and slow down so that I'm not just reacting to things and I'm not creating experiences that are not fully aligned with who I am or what I'm up to. So, one of the things that I do during Aries season is remind myself of what my objectives are. What's my goal? What am I here to do? What am I up to? Because it'll get really easy with spring to get caught up in a whole lot of things. Oh, this person wants to go here, and this person is doing this, and this person. And am I using my energy in the ways that I am designed to use my energy? So I have to be really clear about my own identity and what I'm up to and my mission and my energy and how it works so that I am using it in the way that is proper and in integrity with who I am. Because while the moon is in Capricorn, we have the moon in Capricorn today. Um, for I think it leaves Capricorn tomorrow. And with the moon in Capricorn, the sun in Aries, are you in integrity with yourself? Are you in integrity with who you truly are? Or are you just going along to get along? Are you invested in everyone else's things? I'm sorry, I've got all this sort of stuff clearing out because I've been doing a lot of detoxing. Um, are you creating your own? Are you being true to yourself? It's just as simple as that. Are you being true to yourself? Yes or no? Yes or no? And while the sun is in Aries, we have this incredible opportunity to witness our levels of integrity, our ability to be true to ourselves, where we are not being true to ourselves. It's a very interesting thing, this capacity to be true to yourself and understand how easy it is to be influenced. The other day I was talking to someone that I dated many, many years ago. And we haven't really talked in a while. Maybe we talk once a year, and we hadn't talked in maybe almost 2 years now. And it was a conversation that lasted maybe 10 minutes. And um, while we were in the conversation, I picked up the phone knowing that I didn't have a lot of time, but I wanted to say hello. And when we started talking, I said that I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to pick up for you. And so maybe 5 or 10 minutes in, I started saying, not 10 minutes, like 5 minutes in, I started saying, okay, it was really good to talk. I got to go. And they kept continuing the conversation. And and so I had to keep bringing the energy back to, I need to go. Am I in integrity with myself? Or am I going to allow this person to have me on the phone for 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Because that is where they are going. They're pulling the energy that way. And so I said again, I really do need to go. And they said, well, where are you going? I said, I'm off to the farmer's market, which is where I'm going now too. And they said, you're going to take it. No, I wasn't off to the farmer's market. I was like, I'm off to go get a pastry and a coffee. And they said, you're going to take an Uber. You're going to pay $20. They just made this up. You're going to pay $20 for an Uber. And then, so your coffee is going to cost $50 is what they said. And in that moment, I was so clear that how I live my life is my choice and it's not to be understood by others. I create my reality. I don't drive. I take Uber everywhere. And now I've been taking Waymo. And when I need a car, I have a neighbor who has been so kind to me that says, whenever you need a car, here's the keys to my car. And I'm never really driving it, so you can take it anytime. So my point is this ability to be true to ourselves in the face of other opposition. So I'm on a phone call with somebody when I said, I have 5 minutes. They keep talking. So I start bringing the conversation back. I gotta go. Where are you going? I'm going to go get a pastry and a coffee. Oh, you're going to take an Uber? That's going to cost you $20? And then then your coffee and pastry is going to end up being a $50. That's my reality. And so what this person was doing unconsciously, they weren't trying to be, they were really just trying to engage and be in a conversation with me. So when they realized I wasn't going with them, they started coming into my reality. But because my reality is so different than theirs, it was a conflict in their own psyche. So they started sharing the conflict. Oh, you're going to do this? And what my point is, the Aries energy is easily influenced because it's like a baby. So I could have started feeling bad because, yeah, I ended up spending, I spent $70. I went and had a pastry. I went and did this. But it's my choice. It's my creation. And it's important for us to know our own energetic dynamics and codes so you can live into your way of being. So you can access your individual way of being without being influenced into ways that are not meant to be for you. You get it? Everybody's not the same, and you are responsible to know how your codes work. This is why I'm not a married woman. This is why I don't entertain long-term periods of time with men, because I have a Pisces rising, and over time somebody else's energy will usurp mine because my energy is very delicate. And so over time, I will just mold into what this other person's patterns are. And that then begins to break down my own integrity. So I live alone. I do most of the things that I do alone. I have my own way of being. I live by the cycle of the moon. And I do what I need to do to protect my way of being so that I can be myself. And when I engage with people for long periods of time, they usually understand how I live my life and what I do. They usually are in sync with me in some way so that there is an exchange, so that it's not just their terms, because my energy is so delicate. Not only is it delicate, but it's very inspiring to others. So people feel good when they're with me. So people want to be with me more. And I understand that and I get it. But if people are with me for too long, unless they get into my reality, unless they really, so it's interesting. So people just want to feel good, but they don't want to do the work that it takes you to get this feeling, right? So my energy makes people feel good because I work on my energy in a certain way. So then people want to be in contact with me a lot, but they don't want to do the work to work on there so that they're holding it themselves. and I'm not holding it for them. So over time, if I'm holding me and someone else, my energy collapses. If they are not doing their own work. And it was so interesting because in the conversation that I was having with the man, he's somebody that I dated. And when we dated one another, one of the things that I noticed about him, which is why one of the reasons our relationship ended, was that he would do whatever he needed to do to ingratiate me into his experience. So if I was into butterflies and pink balloons, he was into butterflies and pink balloons until the mold hit, and then he would switch, and then I would be in a reality and so I know his patterns. I know I can't engage with people who don't really function the way that I do for long periods of time. I can do it for a minute. I might be able to do it for a few days. I might be able to do it for, a full day, but I cannot do it for 5, 6, 10. My energy just begins to dissipate. So, are you in integrity with yourself? Do you know who you are and how you're meant to function? Do you know what feels best for you? And this is why the natal chart is so important. The natal chart is important because the natal chart tells you how you're meant to function. Your natal chart are the instructions for how you are meant to function. Your natal chart are the instructions for how you are meant to function. Before I understood my natal chart, I was just doing what the world said you should do because that's what everyone else was doing. But now that I get my natal chart, I understand that and my energy is delicate energy. It's feminine energy. My energy is very feminine, which is absorbent, which is porous, right? So if I am not putting myself in environments that align to my own frequency, I know that I'm taking on things that are out of alignment with me. And over time, that energy is going to weigh me down and it's going to collapse my own sort of delicate. I'm a Pisces rising. So, my energy is fairy-ish. It's, that's how my energy works. And so when people are with me and, and if there's a lightness or, I'm also a Virgo, so I can be very deliberate and but even that's light. Even it's light, you know what I mean? So I can keep up a consistency with others for a season, and then I need to come back into my own private mode and make sure that I am in integrity with my own frequency. So I have to know what that is, what that looks like, how that expresses, how it morphs, because it's not solid. Today it's this. I woke up today and it's like, I wake up and I'm in a different thing, and I'm like, okay, I woke up this way. Right? And then what do I need to do to get myself in my mode so that I am in integrity with myself? Boundaries and shielding your energy. Yes, and it is and within it, at the core of it is oneness. So that I absolutely know who I am, but that there's an aspect of me in all things. And so when I'm in these experiences with others, I know that oneness is the thing that connects us. But then I'm going to come back to myself. So the moon is in Capricorn today. The sun is at the early degrees of Aries. Aries is you. It is yourself. It is who you are. It is your core. It's the head, right? Who do you say you are? And Capricorn is the authority. Who do you say you are? Who do you say you are? Are you in integrity with who you say you are? Do you show up? It's one of the things I love is that I was with my teacher. I was with my mentor yesterday that I dreamed up many, many, many moons ago, and then found myself in her experience. She's 83. Bad as she can be, just amazing. Anyway, and she talks like, let me see if I can mimic her. Yes, darling, because when I am with you, You are showing me who I am with myself. And if I am true to myself, then you will reflect to me the essence of who I am with me. I go into myself and recreate myself as you. She said, so when I am with a man, and if he is behaving in a way that is out of alignment, I know that I am out of alignment with myself. And I will go to him and say, okay, we have to do this over because you are showing me that I am not being true to myself. So let me introduce myself to you again so you can be clear about who I am because I am clear about who I am and who I am not. And I am not the way you are showing up. So I love this woman. Like I just am like when I'm sitting there talking to her, I'm like, okay, I think I can do that. It's so fun, but she is in integrity. uh, yeah, she is in integrity, right? And the question, the people in your life are giving you a compass of where you are with yourself. Are you in integrity with yourself? This is where we are today. We're in the early days of Aries. The nodes are, we are having an eclipse in Aries at the 8th degree on Friday, the 29th. We are literally breaking away from our old self. The old self is cracking and pulling away into a new way of being. The way that I like to look at it is the can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? When in the Wiz, when they start zipping off and then they just start taking off the old reality, they just peel it off, peel off the skin, and then they're like, everybody look around. There's a reason to rejoice, you see. Come on, world. That's you. That is what's happening with you right now. So with that, you all, I am off to the forest to take my offerings to the fairies and the trees and the rocks and the rivers with my friend James today, and we're going to go for a hike. And so many blessings on your day today. And if you need support, you can reach out to me at healwithmoonmama.com. We are closing 13 Moons. Today is the final day. Literally, I think somebody just enrolled because it's about to shut down until next month. So if you are interested in that, you have like 20 minutes. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.